1, 2, 3. Check 2, check 3. Oh man, microphone on this thing always giving me problems, I tell you. All right, let's go here to bottom left. Watching this spot here, we've got an enigma. I started into this one and then I closed it and lost a little bit on this one here right before I came on the stream, but let's see how this plays out here. Going to be watching this spot. Re-entry for this is right about here, so I'm going to mark it with an F6, or well, it's going to let me. That seems thin, but that's the line right there. 45,000 on the Dow. This is kind of a very interesting spot here. Up top on the high time frame. Remember, right now it is a cluster day, so I should be getting to the long side. But, you know, I kind of wanted to give this a shot, but no. Ended up losing a little bit. I was up as high as 17,200 before that play there. Coming up to R. Yep, there we go. So we're launching up to R1 here. But going to be watching. I'm going to try to get on sides with whatever the color direction is. And I'm just going to be taking plays in that direction because as we identified this morning, we have an alpha omega cluster day, which tells us it's going to be tricky. The moves are going to be overextended. Traps are not going to work. Standard stuff like this. Could be a normal, easy enigma. Nope, not today. We keep running and keep running when it is against the MACV Ultimate. So this is a great day to use that ultimate indicator there on our charts. Remember, that is the nerd. Those of you guys who are new with us, the nerd. What is the nerd? NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. Those four correlated instruments. We kind of talk about them being like family members. They're like brothers, and they like to swim together. So here we go into the afternoon session. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Double Delta NQ on the 3.
What exactly is ALGOBOX, and why do our traders absolutely love it? Michael Oathrew. Are you ready? All right, get down here to the bottom left. Got a red dot here. Let's see if that gets broken. Again, right now, everything really should be just buy-side plays here. And I just got stopped out as I attempted on the NASDAQ.
Double Delta.
Oh, here's another one. Okay, I'm going to re-engage this one more time. I'm going to see if I can get a little clever here with this. Got an 18.9 with a ready up. I need to pop in a stop here because it is getting a little bit wild here. I'm going to go in 12, and then I'm going to put in a hard stop above the ready up here. Had double ready ups here. Now it is a cluster there. Okay, stops above the ready up here. Don't know what's going to happen here. Got a lot of speed coming in here, which again, speed doesn't really mean anything in trading other than if it's fast, it's not going to last. That's my whole thing around that. Let's see if this is going to do anything for us here. We got a straight leg up on the Dow, so this is a bit risky. We are going against the MACV Ultimate here, and we are starting to pick up some speed. It's 220. I need to put this on ticks so I can see the tick count here. You're looking for 10, 15, 20. Nope, I'm going to close it early. Okay. Crazy action. Wow, it's getting nuts up here. Again, still should have just stuck on the current idea there. We'll watch how that goes. That is where the clustering came from originally, so might just be more clustering. Thought that might be a spot where we might have a pivot. We have been moving and moving and moving. A lot of speed up here. But yeah, again, getting punished. These are the types of days that are tricky. As I had said this morning, these are not my favorite days to play at all. But they do give opportunities if you can catch that side and run it. Yeah, so that NQ did end up continuing on, so would have been a stop out right there, back behind the ready up. So again, just it's not stopping. The train is going, continuing and continuing and continuing there. Even on a level 18, that was a 18.1. Oftentimes a great spot for me to catch a reversal. When that Enigma shows up, or when the Alpha Omega shows up, but not today on the Alpha Omega clustering day. Oh, is the microphone working? Test one. Whoa, something just... My microphone just did some weird popping thing. Can y'all hear me? Test one, test two. Give me a mic check. Okay, getting a significant amount of selling off of that dot there. Potentially a little headshot opportunity here. Let's see if it's going to let me get any juice off of that, or if we're just going to continue to march on.
Upper bands touch EM on the 26.
Another 18.3 on NQs. Holy shnikes. All right, I'm going to kill it. Nope. Oh. Trying to figure out which one of the... Oh, must be RTY. RTY is still way low. I'm like, which of the nerds is not rolling here? Because we've got 3 out of 4 are up according to our MACV Ultimate here. More ready ups up top in queue. Road and road and road. I don't know. I think there's going to be an end of day surprise. If we pops red, I'm ready to roll it. I know. It's up and up and up. I know. I hate these days. Giant 14.9. Again, another one of these spots where I'm like, okay. Normal market conditions. I see one of these. Get a little pivot. Pull down. Get 15, 20 out of it. AO clustering day. Continuing to teach me that there is no such thing as overdone on a cluster day. They are just going to march it up and up and up. Look at the NQ. Again, continuing to cluster. See, so there's an 18 right there that would normally be a reversal. There's an 18 right there, normally going to be a reversal. Not today. It is clustering and continuing to go, go, go. Like they're just burning dollars. So the value of the dollar has gone down so much that everything is just anything priced in dollars. Well, what are the markets priced in? Dollars, right? This is USD. $226.5. So we got 3.5 minutes till the bottom of the hour. If there's any kind of shift there for us.
Sometimes to love someone, gotta be a stranger.
French government ousted in parliament, no confidence vote. French government loses no confidence vote with 331 votes, 288 required. Powell from the Fed sees discontent over rising prices. Powell, state of financial literacy in Congress is mixed.
Yeah, just going up and up and up. It's crazy. Again, I'm just trying to find an entry with the MACV Ultimate. Whatever the Ultimate says, I'm in. I hate these kind of days. Every instinct tells me, again, that's a alpha mega cross. Yeah, and it does. It gave enough juice there. I mean, if you look at that entry there to the bottom, that moved. Well, it moved only 18 ticks.
Lose some of their
Didn't even go 20. So again, it is just stay on sides with the MACV Ultimate. It is so hard to do. Easier said than done. But the grindiness also kind of tells you, right? Too slow. So when in a grind, do not rewind. I have tried now 3 times to try to get tricky with it and try to catch a little scalp against, and no go. Maybe I held him a little bit long. Yeah, I mean, I know. Look, even on that NQ, I could have gotten some out of it. I just got a little greedy on it and didn't have the tick counter up.
Euro steady against dollar following collapse of French government.
Fib.em on the 1. Double delta NQ on the 3.
Okay, so I have an opportunity here to take a piercer if that cracks that red dot. You are a strong buy, need an entry. Okay, looking for a piercer on a red dot piercer here. Let's see if we crack the structure and go. There's a shark there. If we crack the shark, I can add to that position again. For the what I would call normally insanity.
Just seeing NYMEX diesel January futures settling at $2.16 a gallon. NYMEX gasoline January futures settling at $1.93 a gallon. NYMEX WTI crude January futures settling at $68.54 a barrel. That's down $1.40 or 2%.
Oh, I gotta get this call. 1 second.
Upper
Euro
bands touch
pairing
him on the
gains versus
26.
the US dollar after the French lawmakers passed the Barnier no confidence motion. Last up 0.02% at $1.05. And French government bonds future little changed after the French government losses no confidence motion.
Upper bands touch EM on the 26.
French far-right leader Le Pen says we have some requirements for backing the next Prime Minister, including respecting our voters. And French far-right leader Le Pen says we will contribute crafting a budget. And Le Pen says I'm calling for President Macron's resignation, but President
on
is
the
tying
regime
up
on the
and he
26th.
has the last word.
Double delta EM on the 2. And Brent crude futures settle at $72.31 a barrel. That's down $1.31 or 1.78%.
All right, so I'm over here one-handing this thing while I was on a important phone call, one I've been waiting for with some legal fun. Going after the Robins, exposing the nonsense of the Robins. I cannot wait, and we are moments away, at max days away, from getting spicy with Joel in his toilet bowl, known as the Robins. And we'll take down ICT with it. Tired of it. They have gotten away with things for too long. The expose is coming. With a legal hammer behind it. All right, back on the mic. Sorry, I was on a call there. Again, just creepy crawly nonsense. I hate this stuff. I hate it. I hate this kind of creepy crawly, blah blah blah. I've just learned over time. This is unfortunately how you have to play it. Find an entry, go in the direction of the MACV Ultimate. Every time you feel like it's going to turn, probably not. Okay, I'm gonna half up here. What's our time? Oh, let's see. Oh, it's only 250. I was like, are we at 350 yet? No, man, we're still at 250. So there's still plenty of time in the game.
Team on the 2026.
Oh boy. All right, and now I'm going to double on that. Split cross reversal, SCR, for the entry. Currently still on strong buy. If it's fast, it's not gonna last. That seemed fast to me. Did that seem fast to y'all? Y'all tell me.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Oh boy. Want to, but not going to. There's a beautiful Enigma, 24.6. Let's see if that ends up calling the high of day. If we are going to get a pullback or a move down, it would be off of this 24.6 on NQ. Look at that. Juicy. Normally, any day, I am taking that short, but not today because of this nonsense clustering deal of a day. Now, we played it well this morning. This afternoon, not so much. I tried to go ahead and get clever with it and tried to peel some off around these, but here we go with the usual. It is kind of doing its usual thing, going up and up and up and up through every play setup.
Fib.em on the 1.
Please crack that. What I don't want to see is the first sets of red structures being respected. I want to see those get broken. Break it. Snap it. Do not respect that red dot. Come on, don't do it. Dadgummit, Dow. How you gonna play me like that, bro? So what I'd like to see here is it continue to walk up this channel, walk and walk and walk and walk, and then pop. What's our time? 2:53. $20 seconds till 255. Three minutes.
So according to BFM TV, French president is to address the nation on Thursday evening.
I have to agree, George. It was a huge huge discovery with the system to be able to anticipate a crazy day like this. My goodness, did I just slip click? I did.
Fib.em on the 1.
Please break. Break that dot. Thank you. Break it. Oh, come on, bruh. I'm tired of it. I hate the speed. I hate these days. I hate it. Psychological torture. That Enigma on NQ did work, by the way. I'm over there looking at it and like, I should have just taken it. I'm trying to add to the humongous bag. I'm trying to get us... I don't want to jinx it and say I'm trying to get another 10K, but that's what I'm trying to do here.
Double delta NQ on the
3 o'clock. Here we go. What's going to happen? Are we going to drop out first? I don't know. We're going to drop out, then move the half hour? Don't know. We're at 3 o'clock right now. Top of the hour. What's it going to do here? Makes me nervous, like we could get some kind of dropout first. Yikes. NQ just put in a big green super AO. If I weren't so heavy over here, I'd go over there and probably grab that. Awesome, Plutonium. Good job, sir. What's up, Ultra Spec? Thanks for saying hello. Okay, so there's 20K right there. Right here is where it would need to be. I'm going to press F6 right there. So we've pulled in the bracket. We can see where it needs to be. So visually, I've got it. Use my bracket to tell me my dollar figure. Let me count ticks. Okay, careful on the cross here. Needs to push through, or I may have to close. Let's see if it's going to give it. Is this their moment where they're going to assert their dominance? Or are we going to have that another fake pullback?
DCDMEM on the 1.
Who called it in? Who called it in? $400 superstition. 19 19,600. $400 superstition. Go ahead. Write it in. Tell them. $400 superstition to 20K. Strikes again. Are you kidding me? Would not fill my orders. Had to peel it. Not cool, bro. All right. Tiny superstition buster. The grind up, wind up. 19,565. $400 superstition along with it. My goodness, look at that. Does not want to give that extra 400. Happens to me literally almost every single time. I try to think of it. It's not, you know, it's not a... It's literally an extending... Like if I have done so well, it's the cadence. You know what it is? I have figured out that it's the cadence. The cadence for me to have gotten to such a high level on any given day, the cadence has worked in my favor up to that point, and it's the moment when the cadence needs to shift, right? It's the natural wake of things that... Here we go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. No, just one. See if it'll fill me. Oh, they're not even going to fill me now? Fill me, bro. Fill me. All right, going to see if we can break the $400 superstition. Is it going to get through the 20K line, or does it literally know I'm sitting there? That is the question. My, oh my. Look at that. Look at that. See, I'm telling you, it's got my name on it.
Divergence
Target
down EM on the
filled.
8th.
Target filled.
Because I had to go to the small, I won't say had to, but because I went with the smaller one, I didn't get my $400. I ended up getting, I don't know, whatever it is, 200 plus. All right, there it goes. Today's the day. Yep.
Upper bands touch EM on the 89.
All right, let's see if it borks me.
Target.
There we go. Got my 20K. Get you some 20K.
Target.
A hard fought full 20K. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, like I have told you, this is what I have learned over time. Does not matter what you feel. You have to play against every feeling inside of you when there is an alpha omega clustering day, and you just go with it. You go with that direction. Find the entry play and go with it. So the best entry on this situation was an SCR. Let's talk about tell me, what is SCR? Everybody type it in the chat. What is the SCR? Now there was other things there with it, but it started with an SCR. Why is it not letting me grab that text? Come on, bro. Really? Thank you. SCR. Can I put it right here, maybe? Type it in the chat. What does SCR stand for if you've been paying attention to the live streams? SCR for the primary entry here. Split cross reversal. If you said split cross reversal, give yourself a gold star because that is advanced. So, saw the split cross reversal. Beautiful two white crosses with straight legs in between, right? So, catching them off sides, that's what that typically means. Catch them off sides, real guys up here. Catching guy off sides right here, ends up reversing back. Now, I'm not saying that that's always a huge move, but was it the direction of the MACV Ultimate in our case? Yes, it was. Now, it got enhanced by a level 10 alpha omega, and we had a decreasing number. If you have followed old school Mike Schwartz's videos before he was an asshole and deleted them because he's a cunt, you know that you have 11.6 and then the next one slightly lower after a move we can also add to it, right? So you have the descending AO right there for the additional add, happens to land at the bottom of the channel. Yes, hit the channel, and now I love it when we walk up a trend channel. You heard me say that. I said I hope it keeps walking up there and then does this. You'll see that a lot. Screenshot this, put it in your notes. This is what you're looking for. We get that, come up, touch it a couple times, make sure it stays on it, and then wham, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a beautiful thing. Catches people off sides, because what happens is you get people going, oh look, it's going down. Okay, oh yeah, I'm gonna catch me some. Catch them off sides. There's two guys that got off sides right there. This guy, wrecked, carnage. These guys try to add into their position right before the break. They slow down. It slows down, like makes everybody think, oh, it's running out of speed. It's running out of speed. They try to get short one more time, and then they hit them. They hit them here. Toast. Toast. Right. And we are now at the top of the original Titanic zone. It's beautiful. Now, things that had to be respected, you did have, so things that might in the future, look, you're going to see this. Okay, let me take this off always on top so I can draw on it. So right here, you're going to see that red dot in there, right? You're going to go, oh man, like, okay, well, got that big red dot. Well, yes, and it was respected. Okay, but on a day like today, not today. Why? Everybody type AOC in the chat. As George is saying over here to the left, one of the biggest and greatest discoveries we have found right here. George wrote it. Discovering the AOC has probably been the biggest breakthrough, I feel. And shifting to a follow the MACVU color from a looking for trap style is. Now, that is 100%. At the same time, is it easy? Absolutely not. It is torture us. It is torture us to do this. You have got to hold. You have got to have the mental fortitude of, I don't know, I wish I was good with like really cool analogies. I wish right now, you know who I wish I was? I was Greg Gutfeld. You know, Greg Gutfeld comes up with the funniest and the most perfect analogies. He's like, that's like a duck that does da da da. You know, he just comes up with just some wild stuff, right? I need that right about now. But you need the mental fortitude of Joe Biden looking in the camera and just lying to everybody. Like the mental fortitude to just be able to say for years and years, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, and then have the nutsack bullshit nonsense to go, I'm going to pardon my son anyway. Just like I said I was never going to do. But yeah, but the fortitude part, yeah, it is like watching paint dry, but I would almost prefer to watch paint dry. We're talking about when everything is feeling against you, when it's like watching acid walk down your walls, maybe, where it's like it feels like you're ripping all of the paint off your walls, but then you realize, oh, that's not acid. It's beautifully painted. It's beautiful, perfect paint. Beautiful paint job. And boom, we get this nice final run up, continue to run. And now that everybody's broke and blown their accounts through that leg, because how big is that leg? That's a pretty decent sized leg there. Yeah, that's 99 ticks. Literally, just call it a 100 tick move. And so they blow them out with a 100 tick move. Right. So now if it comes back down, you know, maybe. But not today. I am not going against it today. So let's talk about the other NASDAQ trade that was, yes, in the middle of all this clustering nonsense. But here was the super. Let's take this off always on top so we can draw on it. There was the what? Pop quiz. You should know what that is. What is it? Type it there in the chat. What is this called? You need this ingrained in you. The Super AO. If you didn't write Super AO, learn it. Learn it. There are plenty of screenshots in the room on the left-hand side. Look for Super AOs. Know what that is. Super AO right there. And you had one right to the left of it as well. Almost a double Super AO there. And we go and go and go. Now, that one was a little more gnarly than the Dow, so I'm glad for once that we were on the Dow and not in Q for once. But in Q was the one that was showing the clustering monster to begin with, so, you know, slow go on it, no surprise. That was the, you know, big grinder. At the same time, this one's grinded too. It has ground and ground. Look at the plays on the Dow. This is what we rode through right here. Look at how beautiful that was. 19.3, call in the bottom after big, long, sexy legs, right? Boom, 19. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. She's just like, I trapped you. That is a trap and a half. And our system called it. 19.3. Very powerful. Remember, on a blue, that is going to be a monstrous level AO. Called it. And big move. Let's look at the count from where it called that trap up to where we're at now. 238 tick up move for the 15.1. And every single one of these, look at them being respected. Even the 14.9, the first one, still respected by, let's see how far. Still a 17 ticker. Wasn't a full 20. I'd prefer to see 20. But this one definitely got 20, probably 30 something, 40. 43 out of each one of those on the higher time frame AOs coming up on the 4s. And ultimately, though, why they were not full turns? Because alpha omega clustering just ride the direction. Now, was it all day long? No. Go back and watch the morning. When we went red side, we were able to ride that red side there this morning as well. Right? Where was the red side one? Here. We rode all of this down in that first set of hour, right? And then it eventually made that pivot turn back to the green side. Red rovered because we never went full strong sell ever again. Oh no, just kidding, we did 132. My mistake. But it did red rover right there, right? We were green, 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 boom. Red rover. Oh, you guys can't see it because George's awesome comment is in the way. There we go. So we were green, 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 green side, boop. Red rover. Back to green all the way to strong buy. Those are awesome when that occurs. All the way back to it. Staying on buy side, buy side, buy side, buy side. Coming back what looks like maybe a red rover again, but ends up coming back down one more time to the strong sell. Full final trap and never coming back. Green, 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 green the rest of the time. And that was how we had to play today. Again, the reason I say it was hard is because you don't know when or where this is going to shift. Now, oftentimes it'll shift in the middle of the day. Let's see if we were able to anticipate that. I was working with we had a plumber working on my kid's shower upstairs. It's having some crazy leak thing, so I was out there a little bit, so I missed some of the midday action there. What happened at midday? Did we get a pivot there? Let's see. 12:20. Where's the 12:30? Here's 12:30. 12:30. No, it didn't happen until 1:30. And that was the 19.3 trap right there. Boom. System call on the bottom. 19.3 on the AO for the reversal trap. And then we move back to buy side and we stay there, through the end of the day here, even into strong buy, into 229, and now we're at 318. Just continuous buy side. Very difficult when it feels like it's coming down over here. Felt like, okay, maybe we could have come down here. We had that we had the Enigma here. Like, okay, maybe it's done now. We had the little down move right here. Maybe we get down again. Nope. We up and 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 we up, 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 up. This is what happens on those AOC days. So the reason I continue to reiterate that is because I need you guys to identify these, please. Here's me putting my hands together. I am making the prayer hands right now. Please participate with us in finding the alpha omega clusters. I do not want to be caught off sides on a day like this. Thank you to those. Again, watch the morning stream. You need to see how this played out, how we saw it come in this morning. It was awesome. Our members had already identified this before I even got to the desk this morning. I was in there working with my kids, getting them all set up this morning, but I always have my phone with me, and I checked over there on the Discord, and I see you guys, showing screenshots of the alpha omega clustering for the third day in a row, which is insane. That doesn't happen very often. Very rare scenarios where it is 3 days in a row, but this is the cadence. I cannot wait for tomorrow, Thursday, because I'm about to knock on wood here. I have never seen 3 days like this in a row. After 3 days, the fourth day, you get this beautiful, it's going to be like some easy morning tomorrow. I'll probably turn on full auto on Enigma, and it's just going to slap things back and forth. I will probably turn on full auto Enigma on both NASDAQ on the down. I don't hold me to that. We'll see how the morning opens up. And if the clustering comes in again tomorrow for whatever reason, we will write it down in the history of histories. We have never seen it. And now all of a sudden, if we see that on that day, we will play it accordingly. But I would anticipate with Cadence, that is experience speaking, that after 3 days of scenarios, you kind of have 3 hard days, and then all of a sudden you get this little easy day, and you're like, breathe a sigh of relief as this wonderful set of 5 trades just comes in, just hands you candy. You walk away on the day. You got another 4 or 5K in the bank. Well, it just depends on how big you're getting. But for me, I'm like 4 or 5K, boom, easy, in and out, done, awesome. What I don't want to do tomorrow is get overconfident in it, having a windfall day like today, hitting 20K on a windfall. I have said this many times. After you have a big windfall day, it gives you such overconfidence sometimes that all of a sudden you come in the next day and you start to hold on to something because you're like, I can handle it. I can handle it. Just be careful of that. Let's not do that nonsense tomorrow. I've seen a lot of you guys have big numbers. Y'all put up big numbers today. I see huge numbers in our room. Great job. Don't give it back tomorrow. While I will anticipate an easy day tomorrow, okay, I'm not guaranteeing it. Let's see how tomorrow opens up for us. I just want to make sure you guys kind of know what I'm thinking through as of right now. That's what I'm thinking. Also, you really need to pay attention to the Apex 90% off deal, I believe. Has that already expired? Did they already stop the 90%? I'm not sure if it is, but if you are jumping in and getting some Apex accounts, you are getting the ultimate discount always. We have a deal with them. If you use code ALGOBOX, you're always going to get the deepest discount. So hopefully that will help you out. Use that if you're jumping into Apex. That is the only trader funding program that I support, that I would endorse. If it was me and I had to choose one, I would only choose Apex. I've seen all the other nonsense that's out there. I know you guys are, well, I like the other one because it's got this and that. Bro, I have seen too many things. I told you guys that other fast track trading was a scam, right? I can see that stuff a mile away. When they're over there telling you that they can't, they don't have enough money to, or I don't even know, they don't even have the fortitude, whoever the guy is, doesn't even have credit enough to be able to, the credit card companies won't even let you do credit cards, and they're here asking you to wire or send you crypto. Bro, that's a one-way street to, HE double hockey stick, right? There's no way they were going to make it. And sure enough, now they're not the only ones. I'm just saying you want to be with the biggest in this set of circumstances. If you want to make sure that you're getting paid out appropriately, I think that Apex is going to be one. Now, I'm not saying that Apex is perfect by any means, but they're awesome, in my opinion. I have worked with their people, and it ain't just because I am I'm not here on social media, and therefore I genuinely have had conversations with the people behind the scenes. From a technical standpoint, they also impress me. They know what they're doing, and it's not like a lot of these other places that are just kill boards, in my opinion. So take a look at that. Don't forget, Christmas offer is out there right now through December 25th. Now, you could wait till Christmas Day, but I will also say that the markets right now, this is going to be some of the juiciest time to play. These next few weeks here in December, some of the greatest plays ever happen in the final quarter of the year. So if you are going to get involved with us, I would definitely start to look at that right now, but that's just me. But make sure you take advantage of that Christmas offer, because the Enigma is going away on January the 1st. January 1st, no more Enigma. Now, do you need Enigma? Not really. Look, we did all this today. When was the last Enigma you saw? Yeah, we saw Enigma back here, and it didn't work. So again, you don't need the Enigma. So if you're not a fan of the Enigma anyways, good. You don't need the Enigma, then take your precious time, buy it next year. Enigma will not be included in our installer pack on January 1st. We will put out a new release on January the 1st. And the Enigma will not work going forward. Now, if you already have Enigma, it's yours. It will be a separate installer for those of you guys who are in premium. It will be only available to premium members. You're going to have a new dashboard, by the way, as well. The new dashboard is awesome. Let me show you guys what that new dashboard looks like, because there's also a trial dashboard for folks that is coming. It is looking good, in my opinion. You know me, I don't want it to just function properly. I want it to look good too. So we have spent our time. I'll show you this under construction. Here's the trial one for those of you guys who are under trial or looking into like what's going on in the trial situation. You're going to have access to the full documentation suite, which is another thing that you should really look into. Let me just click on that real quick, show you guys what you're talking about. Anything that you want to know from every single setting inside of our system. We spent over 1.5 years using professional graphics designers and editors to build out an entire suite of documentation for you guys. to both visually enhance what you're doing so that you enjoy the documentation. It's not a grind. If you want to find something inside of our system, you want something, hey, what about that? What's the 3 wise men? Show me the 3 wise men. Okay, come over here, check it out in the documentation, learn how that works. You want to see those in real time, go check out some of the live streams. Each one of these usually has a, yep, there's one right there, has a video that goes along with it if you scroll to the bottom of any of the documentation sections. Double enigmas, awesome, gotta love that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't even need the text for it. So highly graphical on your documentation as well. Wanted that to be the best. And of course, it's not hard to be the best in this industry when the rest is a bunch of turds. So let's be honest about that. I want to show you guys something really cool that I am going to be using more. I have not used much of this yet, but the trade tracker tool. Have y'all seen this thing yet? Let's go to that here real quick. Oh, that's the other one. Y'all have seen this one. That's not the one I want. I get those confused sometimes. I wanted to show you guys the daily tracker sheet. This one right here. Let me pull this up here. And daily tracker. Let's pop that into my downloads section. All right. And let's open that bad boy up. All right, check this thing out. Let's zoom in. And this will be a free gift. Even if you are in the trial section, you are going to be able to use this. Sorry, I'm going to zoom this out so you can see that easier. And let's talk about how you can use this to track your progress over time and how this is going to be useful to you. I think it's important to track through everything that you do here. Let me see if I've got the October one here that we did. Yeah, here's my October. And let's zoom into that. So what's neat about this is you just have to put in your numbers. And then it's going to do all, oh, is it going to let me scroll over to the left? You can tell I'm no Excel guru. Here we go.
2-finger aim on the 26.
Yeah, so anyhow, you'll be able to take any individual day, you put in your stats on any given day there, and then it's going to track it and show it to you kind of over time there, how you have grown. I think it's pretty neat. Just something fun, you know, not absolutely necessary. It's not going to, you know, change your trading. You got to learn how to trade first, folks. Okay, learn how to trade first, but we do have some pretty cool gifts for you guys. We did all that work there for you, so you can go and pick that up in the trial member section. Now let me show you guys, if you are a full member, you will have a different area. Let's see, dashboard under construction. Here we go. Sorry, it's being a little slow here on me. That's the video training one. Well, I may as well show you this too. This is still in progress, so this is not fully fleshed out yet, but you will have kind of the same grid area where you can see the different settings. You're going to have your entire list of lessons. It's going to be a little bit different from this because we're also going to have a checklist as you complete each of the sections through going through all of the training sections. If you are a premium member, you'll have access to all of the premium video training, but the best part there is going to be getting straight to your downloads. So if you need a special download there for premium members only, you will have that under, where is the current setup? Here we go. So a little bit more consolidated items, but you're going to have your list of things that you're going to be doing right over here on the left. You'll be able to open a support ticket straight from here, take you straight into the Discord room there. If you want to download ALGOBOX and get the premium version there on the left, if you want to become an affiliate, there's going to be details around that. If you do click in on any one of the items over here, that will take you to any one of the sections, including, of course, the documentation you've got access to in Discord, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be cool as we go into 2025, and Pretty awesome there. We are also not going to be having the monthly option anymore. So if you were thinking about getting the monthly going into 2025, you'll need to jump on that before the end of the year. We will be doing lifetime memberships only after January the 1st. So if you were thinking about getting on a monthly plan with us, make sure you do that before the end of the month. Let's see. What was the question? Speaking of three wise men, do you only consider the standard Flowmaster crosses, or would you also consider AO cross in the TWM play? That is a good question. I don't have enough stats on that. I would just tell you what I don't have. I just look at it as if you've got the three white crosses, I'm looking in the direction of the McAfee Ultimate. There's some additional things that 1 second, folks. Got the people knocking at the door. 1 second. Yes. All right, sorry about that. Little guy has an emergency. Brother's being mean. He's not sharing tablet. Okay. There's a couple things. Let's actually talk about this. This is going to be advanced. If you guys stayed, because I know there's been a number of people dropped off here, but if you guys stayed, you just earned yourself something really good. Are you ready? I'm going to show you guys something that I found on the Three Wise Men Advanced. I learned this from the situations when they didn't work out. So I always look at the things that, okay, so why didn't something work? What was the situation? So there are a couple of scenarios depending on where price is coming, especially around, let's put the key of this is around HOD. High of day can change things when it comes to the Three Wise Men around the high of day. And these will oftentimes show up there. Okay. What I have found is as simple as this. I kind of call it how they're crowning. All right. So if we have price coming in up into, and we're approaching the high of day scenario, and we kind of sitting right back here now, and I'll use blue for my crosses, depending on where the Three Wise Men show up. If the Three Wise Men are showing up, if we have one, let's do the first one here. And maybe another one shows up right here. And this one kind of shows up like this. And let's say the high of day is here, where these Three Wise Men start to land right underneath high of day. This is where things get a little bit tricky. If the Three Wise Men is down here with 1, 2, and 3, and they're kind of like they've got peaks above them, like there's a peak here, peak here, peak here. Very cool. I am taking this as a traditional wise man, and I do believe I want to tap in third wise man. I'm entering in on the Three Wise Men right here, and I'm writing this up for target 1 being the high of day and continuing on. However, here's a situation I found. I was surprised by one time, and I was like, let me go back and look at this historically, and I saw many of these. Hopefully there's enough control Z's. Yes, okay. Is when they show up here, if you see this, with high of day like this, where those crosses are landing right in front of high of day, it's like the difference between if the crosses are up there or if they are down here. They're down here, then it's a yes, I'm doing this traditional Wiseman. But if it's not, and they're landing up here, this actually is probably going to be a head fake, and I actually want to get short somewhere around here on any little move up here. I actually want to get short for a down move where this anticipates the fact that this means that retail is thinking, oh, here we go. Oh, we're going to high of day. Oh, I see high of day up there. I'm looking at it. I can see high of day. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get high of day. And so they enter in right here. They get long. Here they get long. Here they get long. And you know how the market is. They don't like retail playing with them. So what they'll do is they will zip them out first. They'll roll it out big time. Come down here, stop them all out. And then usually we'll have a big alpha omega across now. Down below, once they run all their stops out, then we can start doing a little and maybe get back to high of day. But this was, I have found this, if you see a three wise men where they land up here, beware. Does everybody understand that? If you have any questions, type it now here. But if they land at the top, close to high of day, I'm reversing. However, they're down here. Awesome. I want to add in on that third one and I want to ride it up. But to get that, that was therefore, if you stayed late here today with me, you got rewarded on that one. Cool beans? Any questions around that? Yeah, peaks or valleys, 100%. Exactly. Yes, defending the high of day. Yeah, it does. It feels like that. Now also, especially at end of day, if it's towards the end of day scenario, even more so, where they will kind of hold it off of that high of day just underneath it. They're like, well, we're not going to really break it. Now, if it's early in the day, we're probably going to go ahead and it's more likely to traverse that high of day. We're going to break high of days more often in the in the morning session, more so than the afternoon. The afternoon, that can be a place where they're just allowing them to kind of collect the checks there and kind of get a run back on them. So another little piece of, again, not necessarily ALGOBOX, but some Vinny Emini experience points there. Tossing some nuggets there. You like the rewards like Christmas? Yeah, buddy. Gotta have that Christmas goodness, you know what I'm saying? Who doesn't love Christmas? Man, my kids are nuts about Christmas. Especially my 5-year-old, man, he is just so fun watching him around Christmas right now. He's just like, is it Christmas? Is it Christmas? Can I look at my calendar? My calendar says it's on the 25th. He's just, he's all about it. All about it. So much fun. An indication of will it bounce or follow through very cool. Yeah, that's what I have, most of the time. I mean, I love me a three wise men play. Like, I really do. Actually, here's funny enough. Here's kind of that play right now. You see where the crosses are showing up? All right, they're showing up down below. They're not at the tip. So you got high of day right here. Right, and so the white crosses are showing on the bottom. If I can get my my drawing tool back out here, if I can. Trying to reset this NQ chart over there as well. Okay, so there's your high of day, kind of like what we had just talked about, which is why I kind of brought it up to begin with. There's your high of day. Where do the crosses show up? If the crosses were up here, look out below. Okay, we're coming. But when they're showing up down here, cool, kind of like under it. All right, and look at it, rocking it up. There she goes, So, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, there's two crosses right there, but like, let's say that this was just a, cross 1, cross 2, cross 3, and it's after they've come down. Because what happens is, I'll tell you what this is. Like, when I started thinking through and studying this later. So if these are retail level crosses coming in here, or retail activity churn, then that means these guys are going short, right? Because they're like, oh, we've run up, right? And we've all been there, right? Oh man, it's way overdone, man. It's way overdone. Oh, look, it's having a hard time. Oh, look, it's slowing down, right? It's slowing down, guys, because we're all used to, normal real world where physics matters. Oh, it's slowing down. It's running out of speed. It's running out of momentum, blah, blah, blah. The standard stuff. So all of a sudden the market starts moving down and we're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to press short. Okay, I'm going to get short right here. Oh, me too. Oh, I'm getting short. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I'm getting short. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, I got 10 ticks. Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep going. I'm going to hold it. We're going to go down. We're going to go way down. Yeah, we're going down. And then they're like, yeah, I'm getting short too. Yeah, me too. I'm getting short. Yeah, I'm getting short. It's a big move off the top. Last guy's like, oh, me too. No, kind of don't think so. No. Yeah, and they haven't experienced enough pain yet here, so it's probably going to keep going. And we're strong buy, and they're usually looking at one instrument. What's our time? 3:42. Let's hang in here. Let's see what the 350 algo has for us today. You like the double cross at the bottom of a channel? Yeah, that's pretty juicy, isn't it? Especially after a big long leg, right? That long, sexy leg. Yep, double cross. Boom. Let's roll it, right? And again, what's your stop out? You just stop out below. You know, big deal. 2 try roll. Small stops, big targets. Let's go. You guys are doing great, by the way. I have seen you guys' numbers. Y'all are running up some big numbers, man. I've seen y'all green ramps. Y'all are like green ramp builders. Y'all should start a company like greenrampbuilders.com. Your P&Ls look like green ramps, ready to launch in outer space. Very proud of you guys. Y'all should all get, I should get you guys like, I survived the Vinny Emini t-shirts or something. I survived the Vinny Emini. He's so mean. The Vinny, we should call him Vinny Emini. Maybe I'm just the coach you don't approach, you know what I'm saying? But he is the one that brings you to the championship, you know what I mean? Vinny Emini, he's so mean. I swear, every like negative Trustpilot review or whatever is like, man, the system's pretty good. I can't really vouch for it, but Vinny's so mean. He's got to be psychotic. He's got to have an ego the size of... Who cares? Cry. Oh, you're so mean. He's so right. It's wrong. Ooh, you hurt my feelings. Get back to your safe space, bro. Get back to your safe space. Mommy will be there for you. Get the tattoo. That'd be awesome. Survive and thrive with ALGOBOX. There we go. Yeah, the ramp like Eddie and Curtis. I was literally, that was what I was thinking about. Seeing your ramp up there this morning. Win Moon, bro. That's what I keep telling people, or it's what I thought, George. I'm like, but it works. That's what's important. Yeah. But he doesn't believe we landed on the moon. Oh, for fuck's sake. The fact that you actually think we landed on the moon tells me you're retarded, so shut the fuck up. Yeah, vibes. Apparently, vibes pay. I don't know. Vibes, vibes, vibes. You gotta break through the firmament in your ramp, yeah. Oh, so funny.
NQ on the 3.
You know, they say that, have y'all, what's that whole thing, the 5 stages of grief or whatever? I don't know about the 5 stages of grief.
Double Delta NQ on the 3. DCDMEM on the 1.
Let me pull up a fun video. We got 4 minutes till the 350 algo gets crazy. Skull, you call me names, but call me rich. Exactly. Yeah.
DCME
No, I just try to get y'all to remember. I really do. Like I have to put the words of emphasis on the proper syllable. Only people who've been around a while are gonna get that reference. But all right, let me show you guys what I was looking for here. Go Control K. Yeah, you might need to if you're thinking about going through grief counseling because you came in my room and tried to troll me and I hurt you, I hurt your feelers. It might be a little something like this, maybe.
We all hear about flat Earth at different times in our life, and flat Earth is a silly idea until it isn't. Taking in a giant concept like the flat Earth will take you through the 5 stages of grief, but I'm here to help you through that. The first stage is denial. Denial sounds like, flat Earth is stupid. You must be an idiot if you believe a flat Earth. Columbus figured out in 1492 that the world wasn't flat, you idiot. That's denial. After denial comes anger, where you can't handle it. Maybe you say something like, don't talk about flat Earth. That's anger. That's a pressure from within that's coming out of you. After anger comes bargaining. Bargaining sounds like, well, if the Earth is flat, then how can we not see the sun all the time? Because you're trying to get answers. You're requesting that your answers, that your questions be met. And if your questions can be met, essentially, if you're asking questions, you're saying, if you can answer these questions, I'll give you some respect. Then you'll find all your questions have
1
great
minute till we get the market on
answers.
close data.
Because people who believe the Earth is flat only get there through research, observation, and understanding. The 4th stage is depression. This will set in when you realize you don't actually understand what you believe. You've just been told the Earth is a ball, believe it. You don't have to be able to see it, you don't have to understand it, just believe it. And that's what most people go through for the first part of their life. The 5th stage is acceptance. I really recommend just looking into it, do some unbiased research, let your goal be finding the truth, no matter how uncomfortable or painful it might be when you find it. Flat Earth doesn't change much, but when you learn it, it changes you, and that's the important thing. You are the important thing.
Oh man, your P&L is the important thing. Your P&L, folks, your P&L is the important thing here. And if you're gonna go through the 5 stages of grief, oh, Vinny yelled at me one time because I asked a stupid question in the room. Yeah, but you remembered the answer after that though, didn't you? That is a level 24. You know I want to short that. Like, you know, everybody knows I want to short that. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Don't make me get crazy. Don't make me get crazy, bro. Where's the... I survived many small count challenge beefing with ICT since year. Blake. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh man, wait till y'all see what happens in 2025 when I get back out there. Oh man, I am going to light some people on fire. Oh my goodness, it is going to be scorcher. It's going to be a scorcher. It's going to be so fun. Now it may not be fun for them, but it's going to be fun for me. Okay, I'm going to have a blast. All right. All right, so there went the 350 algo, and here comes the 353. Let's see if that's the trap. Is this the trap? Is this the trap? Are we going to get a, first I'm going to make a question mark here because I don't know for sure yet. I'm going to say, is it the trap? Oh, it's not going to let me. There we go. All right, bro. Let's put the first I like to go. Is that the trap? If it is, 350 algo. I'm sorry, 350 algo's done. Lucky sevens. Lucky sevens. coming in 40 seconds. Crack of Shark 1. Enigma just called the high. I have faith. Front of the shark. Don't go any farther than that now. Give me a little something something. Let's see if I'm going to have to learn an important lesson again. Are we going to stay above R2? Okay, now as long as this doesn't turn into a doggy head. If this turns into a doggy head, gotta kill it. Because could be a 4 LDT here. Under those cluster of crosses there, and they were not. Okay, holding on to my 20K here. Ain't getting too crazy. Here we go. It is 350 algo. So right now that would be the trap, which means I should be playing against it. Should be getting short and holding it for 7 minutes. I want to see if I get to play. Now the best thing would be if this switches red. I want to see the other guys start to peel off with it to help me out that we're not just going to run to all-time highs and continue up. I want to see some of the other guys start to turn with it. Currently the nerd, everybody's looking up. RTY's up, NQ's up, Dow's up.
Enigma short on the E1.
Oh my goodness. Whatever. I'm going to take it. See if I get punished. I believe in you, Enigma. You can do it, bro. Atta girl. Atta girl. Give it to daddy. Give me another $600 on the Barbie. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that beauty. 20,620. Just grabbed a little half size there. Half nugget. Tomorrow's going to be glorious. I'm feeling it. Because if what's going to happen is that kind of stuff's going to happen tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow, after all of this crazy 3 days of cluster AOC in the mornings, all of that crazy, it's going to run out of cadence, I think. It'll be out of the juice.
Fib.em on the 1.
Don't let the dome hit you on the way out, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so juicy. It's so juicy. There was a funny one I found the other day. I do have to. How about some hairstyling products?
YM52.
Let's look at some. Let's give some more people some more PTSD and more reasons to hate me. Here we go.
Gotta be a stranger.
How about some of those ISS hairstyles? International Space Station. Green screen, blue screen magic.
One thing that gives away the International Space Station hoax is the women. Now, women on zero-G planes with long hair, their hair flows.
Look at that! Look at that flow.
Women on
Look at the flow. See, that's normal.
Hair flows naturally.
That's nice.
In the air.
Yeah,
Women
see?
on the International Space Station, this is all fraud. No matter what she does, no matter how she bounces around, you would expect her hair to flow in the air, and it does not happen. Their hair will never look like that because it's permed.
Permed and sprayed in place to give you the illusion that they're floating around. Oh my goodness. If you still believe in the ISS and the moon, listen, from my standpoint, you're fucking stupid, all right? And guess how many times I'm right? A lot. A lot. Oh, let's see. What did I just press? Can I go back? There we go.
Double delta EM on the 1.
AOC can dance, may not get tired yet. I know, it's true. She can dance. She might not be. She might just rip this right back up. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic about that play. We got
Short on the
2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. ISS hair, baby. Got to use some. You're gonna need some mousse, and you're gonna need. I don't know what else do you think they put in that. Some hairnet. Is Aquanet still a thing? Aquanet was like really popular back in the 80s. They're bringing that Aquanet back out. I think they invented Aquanet on one of these supposed space missions. Yeah, I know they invented Saran wrap. Like it's probably the best thing that ever came out of the NASA. I mean, thank God for NASA. We wouldn't have Saran wrap, bro. One minute 30 seconds. Still sitting on strong buy. They are trying to hold it so hard. And again, this could rip up.
Fib.em on the 1.
All right, big bright green dot here. Oh, Mop and Glow from Mohawks? Oh, I gotta look into that. Is that a thing?
DCDMEM on the 1.
Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty.
Double delta.
30 seconds to the close. Be careful. 30 seconds. The end of day. You know how it is. It can get nuts.
DCDMEM.
All right, I'm gonna put on my small just in case I want to get spicy with it. 5 smalls. All right, let's see if I get to have any fun. Currently strong buy. Mop and Glow's a thing? Oh, cool.
Double delta EM on the 1.
You want me to share my playlist? So I have a huge section there in Discord called Vinny's Jams. Go check out Vinny Jams. All my mental music is under Vinny Jams music there in Discord. Okay, there's the close. We went neutral. Never went red. Let's see if we go red. Or if we're going to stay green side and they're just going to buy this back up. Could happen. Are they going to continue? I'm waiting. I'm watching right here. It's neutral. Come on, give me a red, bro. Do it. Make it fun for me. At the same time, it probably won't because today's that crazy cluster day thing, right? Break it. Break it. All right, I snagged a little bit on NQ there. NQ is moving Dow was not getting me to 21,160. Look at this craziness on NQ. Again, hopefully we're not seeing this tomorrow. Just memorize that this occurred again. This was what was happening pretty much all, I don't know if I'd say all day.
Delta RTY on the 4.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, pretty much, it was pretty much all day. This is what gave it away, folks. This is how we knew. Only at ALGOBOX. Nobody else has the capacity to know and do what we just did there today. That was a beautiful day. I will catch you guys in the morning. It's going to be awesome tomorrow. If you have not been with us yet, make sure you get that code ALGOBOX there for Apex if you want discounts on Apex. If you want the deepest discount there on ALGOBOX and the opportunity to have Enigma, make sure you get it before January 1st, 2025. Christmas offer is there on the website. Speaking of Christmas, alrighty then, for me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and the rest of the gang, I am sending out the Big H Town. See ya! Art team, show the new folks how it's done.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity, I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use best, they have best front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Team on the 1.
Rewind.
Double Delta team on the 2.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 billion. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Down on freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
Audio Jungle.